Welcome back, everybody. As you see, it is now time for Unique No Different. Shamla could not be here today, so I am trying to fill the shoes. You know, it's big shoes to fill. So we're going to be chatting with two guests this morning. Well, one is a child rights ambassador, and the other is the interpreter, so that we can discuss, you know, that person's life and their resiliency in this time and being a child rights ambassador with hearing impairment. So my two guests will be with us very shortly, but I just want to tell Shamla good morning, and I hope I do it justice, and I hope that you are here with us from next week. Now I want to welcome my two guests. I want to welcome Amanda Bailey, who is a student and child rights ambassador, and I want to welcome the interpreter as well, whose name is Nicole Paul. Good morning to my guests and welcome. All right. Nicole, are you hearing me clearly?
Yes, I'm hearing you. Thank you, Carrie.
Okay, wonderful. Just making sure. All right. So first off, I want to ask Amanda, how would you describe yourself, Mandy?
Well, her name is Mandy, right?
Mm-hmm.
Mandy. Now, Mandy is asking, how do you talk about yourself? Right, about myself, I describe myself as a really driven individual. I try to achieve my goals. I like, I accept challenges very easily. I always give it my best each and every time. I know that in the future that I want to be always involved in sport, activity, and attain all my goals.
All right. Thank you very much for that. That's such a great description, and I do hope that you are able to achieve all your goals, and as you continue, you know, having your resilience and you know, pushing forward, that you certainly will do so. What were your main challenges upon entering school as a hearing impaired student?
I have always been a pretty nice and friendly person, and I have lots of hearing friends. But sometimes um, deaf people have a little problem, you know. Hearing children, they might write some things and use words and sentences that perhaps I'm not familiar with and I may not understand. So that's basically, I would think, the major small challenge there.
And but a lot of time has passed since then, and how has that changed for you? And what's different now?
Now, some children have learned to sign, they've learned sign language. In fact, I have taught them.
Really?
I'm involved in netball competitions, and girls from my class, they do welcome me to be involved in all those netball competitions and stuff like that. And one girl in particular, she interprets for me at school.
You know, that was then, and you know, what is it like communicating with your peers? Well, initially, and you know, were they curious, or were they reluctant to communicate? Is it because of, you know, they would have seen a difficulty communicating with you, and how has that changed over time?
Right now, my friends at school, they don't write so much to me anymore. They have learned sign language, and so communication is a whole lot easier. They actually communicate quite well now with me. That is the most important and major change. And also, it's a two-way street, you know. I taught them to sign, and they have also taught me a lot more about language, as in English.
Really? That is so wonderful. Do you think that sign should be taught in school as a basic subject from early on?
Oh, she answered before I even finished. She said, yes, you need to teach sign language in school.
And being a hearing impaired ambassador, what really motivates you?
I see children. I want to help. I want to help different groups of children. I've seen children who have very difficult struggles in their life, children who have fights, who perhaps only have nothing but struggle all the time. All the child ambassadors, when we meet together, we have discussions and we encourage each other to have better ideas and we really work together. We support children's rights because, and I personally love to support them. I really do hope that we will always work together to achieve that kind of positive goal of change to make it happen for all the children in TNT. Thank you.
Thank you. And before we go, you know, you being a young person yourself and being a young person in an era of so many social pressures and hardship at times, you know, what would be the message that you would give to other young people, especially young women today, you know, from your experience and, you know, just to give them something to help them stay motivated as well?
I would certainly tell them it's important to continue to be positive and to believe in yourself. I would also tell them don't accept that anybody telling you you can't do that. You must always believe, you must always be positive, have a positive mind, plan what are the things you wish to achieve, and follow your dreams. You must also be disciplined, pay attention, and work hard. After that, you will find yourself developing and you'll reach your goals.
Definitely. And one more question, Mandy. Where do you get your strength from?
I always pray. My support is from God. I know that God gives me strength. I even download it, I feel strength from God. And she smiled. And my father, he always supports me. He tries to make sure that I'm happy, that I continue. As for my mother, wow. My parents, hey, I have an interview, I have anything to do, they come, they help me, they try. They are such great sources of strength for me. My parents, she continues, they always pray. They are a refill of strength. Whenever I have an interview, anything to do, I tell you, the way they talk to me and encourage me, it's just wonderful.
And with that, I want to say thank you so much for joining us this morning. I want to thank you as well, Nicole, for interpreting for us. And, you know, congratulations on all the work that you have been doing, Mandy. And congratulations to your parents as well, who have been supporting you through everything. Continue the great work, and hopefully we'll chat again very soon. All right, so you continue to stay safe and have a great morning. All right, you as well, Nicole. With that, we are going to take a short break here on the Normal Morning Show. We still have more for you. We have a big name in soca actually coming up in a short. So stay right where you are, or go grab your coffee or tea real quick and come back right here with us here on the Normal Morning Show.